viewers, you are on JB19 channel. Today we are going to talk about Droid VPN. How do you connect on the internet when you don't have any data? That is, let us assume you are in a different locality or whatever place you are or country you are, and you don't have any running data, and you need to process a document or whatever item you really want to process through the internet. So we can use Droid VPN without wastage of time. How do we use Droid VPN? So you go and you go to your Play Store and install, and you install what they call Droid. You type in your Droid VPN, and search for Droid VPN. Sorry for my internet, it's really slow. So after searching for Droid VPN, instead of install, there is an update, because I need to update my Droid VPN. So you're supposed to press the here and install the application. After installing the application, I'm not going to install it because I've already installed it. So after installing the application, you go and open your Droid VPN. After opening your Droid VPN, on your upper left there are 3 bars here, you see. So you tap on them. When you tap on them, you open an account. You tap where you see a word written account. So after tapping account, you go and say sign up for free. So you click on sign up for free. When you click on sign up for free, the browser is supposed to take you to a page where you're supposed to put in your credentials. So you're supposed to have a password and a username. So I'm going to show you how you do it. Sorry for my internet, I have a very slow internet. I have a very slow internet because I'm in a kind of a remote area, actually very deep remote area. So but still, that doesn't necessarily mean that I shouldn't show you what you're supposed to do. By the way, do not forget to subscribe, or at least give me a like, or if you've not liked my content, you can give me a thumbs down, or you can also give me a comment if you've liked my content. So you go and check here on this page. You're seeing where they've written sign up for free VPN trial account. So you feed in here. There is what we call entering your username and entering your password. For example, you enter your username. You can decide to say, let my username be that, or whatever username you want it to be. Sometimes when you put a plain username, for example Fred, sometimes you find that you're colliding with other people. There are a lot of Freddies there. So sometimes in order to really not to face all those challenges, you add in a figure. Either you can put your date, you can put your year of birth, or you put any, as long as you don't, because if that username is being used by another person, they will tell you that somebody else is using that username. So after putting in your username, you put in your password, a password of your choice. You can type in a password of your choice. After typing in a password of your choice, you put in an email, because every username and password is being located to a certain Gmail account. So you feed in your Gmail account. After feeding in your Gmail account, you say I'm not a robot. You tick where there is I'm not a robot. You're supposed to tick here. So here you go through this captcha because it shows select all squares with bicycles. So you select it. After selecting it, you're supposed to click on the next button. After clicking on the next button, they still want to verify whether you are not a robot. So they are saying select all squares with what? With the crosswalks. So you select them where you see crosswalks. Then you do what they call verification. You click on the verify button. After that, you click on the bottom and you say sign up. This bottom part, you click it. After signing up, you're supposed to go to your Gmail, that same Gmail you see here, the one I've registered with. You're supposed to go to your Gmail. After opening your Gmail, you'll find a droid. You'll find a droid message. I want to show you how that droid message looks like, so that you guys really can be able to catch up with this. I really want to show you how the droid message looks like. Droid. So I registered a long time ago. So I'm trying to search for the droid VPN message. Yes, please. So this is the bottom. This is the one I've just ticked. This is my verification message, which I was sent a long time after registering. So you're supposed to open this. You tap on it. If you don't see it, you can either check in your spam messages. So after doing all that, you're supposed to look at what you've registered with. So my username, I registered my username as that and my password as that. So what do? I click on this link, the link you see here. This link is, they are saying before you can use your account, you need to activate it by clicking this link. So you click exactly where you see there is this link. The word this, actually there are two words, this link. You click here. So you click there in order to activate that account. So by clicking there, you activate it. But of course, me, I had already activated it. That's why you see there is a message which says, sorry, the activation code is invalid, or the account was already activated. So that's how you create your what? You create your droid account. So after creating your droid account, you go into your settings. When you go into your settings, for example, today we are going to look at UDP settings. The rest of the settings we shall look after them in the next videos. So you look for UDP settings. The UDP settings are there. So in the remote, I'm going to give you the better ports which can really work on UDP. Not all ports are so good, but I'm going to show you how you really do this thing, and it works out very well. So the remote UDP port, you're supposed to put 55 3 times. You go for the local UDP port, you put 25. So don't worry about your device not being rooted, because the local UDP port will sometimes require a port bigger than 1024, but don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how you go about it. So you go and choose the UDP mode, that is mode 1. You choose mode 1. After choosing mode 1, you go and see there is what we call UDP mode 1 settings, maximum T count. You choose 1000. You delete whatever you find there and feed there 1000. Then you go to R count. Make sure you feed in 55. After that, you go to what they call VPN connection settings. You press there and say run as root. I know some of you don't have a rooted device, but I will show you what really this really means by applying such a tunnel setting. So you run as root, then you also turn on this. You run as root, you also turn on this use VPN service API. You enable compression. You also enable bypass VPN for local networks. So when you reach on the tunnel MTU size, you press there, you just feed in 01280 minus leaving there a dash in between. You say okay. So you go and turn on auto reconnect. You enable that. Then you got the extreme end. You say fixed tune ownership. You enable that. You also enable fixed HTC routes. After doing all that, you go to the settings here. They are called additional settings or miscellaneous. You press there. You enable the first one, which says enable wake clock. You enable it so that droid should be able to run in the background without the CPU disturbing it. Then it also helps so that it doesn't easily disconnect. So you go here on the logging, you also enable it because it will also help you to troubleshoot in terms of network issues. So after that, you are supposed to start it. Before starting it, I had already started it, but I'm showing you for the sake of educational purposes. You go here and press on UDP. Don't press on TCP because for now I'm teaching you how you set the UDP settings. So you enable UDP settings. Here there are a lot of servers which are free. We've opened a free account. So there are a lot of servers which are free from 1 up to 24. So after that, you're supposed to feed in your credentials. The one you got after registering, you feed in your username. You also feed in your password. After that, you click save on the save button. You're supposed to click on save. After saving, you go back and choose a server of your choice. Me, I've chosen one. You can choose it. You can choose random server so that Droid selects by itself the server. So I've chosen server 1 in the free United States of America server 1. So I click start. So don't worry, even if it says server 4, you're supposed to hardline on it. Server 1 is always busy, but depending on the settings, you can easily connect to it. So after here, I've already connected. You've seen it has connected. You press here. You can also check on the logs. The logs are showing it is already connected. So you go and try out your YouTube and check whether the internet is running very well. So my internet is running well without any problem. You can even try to play some of these videos. You try to play some of these videos and you see whether. So my internet is flowing very well. You can easily see that I've been connected to Droid VPN. That is my Droid VPN being connected. So after that, after knowing your internet is working well, you can you move from there. We go back to our Droid. So we've chosen our Droid, and my settings are working very well, but to make them super unique like the way mine are, you go into your phone settings. Because we've enabled run as root, and remember our device is not rooted. we go where in your phone you will find there where they've written about the phone. You press there. After pressing there, depending on everyone's phone, but for the sake of my phone's settings, after going to about the phone, I find the arrangement like this. So I press my status. My status, I'll get a lot of words here: SIM card status, IP address, whatever. So I look for the one which is where there is written build number is what I'm looking for. I go to software because I'm looking for build number. So build number is in the software information. So I tap on it until it shows that I'm a developer. After tapping on it, so it has already said no need, developer mode has been enabled. So you go back, because they are always hidden. They are only for developers, but we can use them at times when we need them. So you press on the developer options after enabling them, and you turn them on. And in most cases, because my phone has different arrangement of settings, in some cases, not even in some cases, but you are supposed to enable what they call a bootloader. Inside, you look for where there is OEM unlocking, so you turn it on. After unlocking the developer options, then you go back. So your settings become so steady as you connect the Droid VPN. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, JB19. And by the way, this is a disclaimer. This channel is only for the education purposes, not for illegal stuffs. So if you use my information in a wrong way, you'll be caught by the law. Thanks.